I decided to join in fall of 2011, maybe a week before school started. And my buddy Mason, the one that referred me to the OPI, one day he came over at my house and we were playing video games like 10 o'clock in the morning, just on like a Wednesday, and he's like, man, I'm thinking about going to college. I was like, that sounds like a good idea, let's do it. And so then we applied, and here we are. 3 years ago today, my dad passed away, and that was my first semester here at WT. With my mother already being deceased, and then now my stepfather being done, I had a huge moment of doubt. I debated inside of myself whether or not I could even go through college. Can I afford it? Do I have a backing system that's going to allow me to do this? And that was a really tough one, and it was a big deal, and you know, that set the foundation for me in learning how to just buck up and get through it. It's not the cards that you're dealt, it's what you do with the hand. OPI has helped me directly go into not having to focus so much on just work and being able to make my finances happen. Because before, I mean, I was a part-time student and full-time worker. And after meeting with Keith and Pat and everybody at OPI, I really was able to focus more on actually becoming a student. They're the reason I'm able to be in multiple organizations and have the time to delegate to it. They're also the reason that my GPA is above a 3.0. Beforehand, I didn't have near as much time to put in my schoolwork as I do now, and as I have had over the last year, year and a half with all of their help. Another thing, I wouldn't be graduating in December. I'd still be holding out for another semester of college. I slowly started adding more and more and more to my plate each semester. Through learning leadership and all these other skills that I have attained over my time here at WT, I'm able to channel it into these students and help them not only focus on staying on top of their work, but also realizing what do they really want with their life. What is something here that they can find that they will be interested in pursuing, and how can I help them facilitate that? I try to connect with them so that they are able to connect within themselves spiritually and become sound of mind, sound of heart, and become confident in whatever it is that they do. But just know that, you know, as long as they find their passion and follow it, that everything's going to be good. With my degree, I'm pretty much open for a lot of things. So I've been looking into leadership development programs, rotational programs with businesses. I've also been looking at a couple different sales jobs. My fraternity, over the summer, we actually did an Excelsior challenge, which Excelsior means onward, upward, which I could not pick anything more appropriate for a title. We went to Mount Elbert, which is the tallest mountain in the Colorado Rockies. It's taller than Pikes Peak, and we climbed it. And we made a huge fundraiser off of it. We almost got $6,000 because nobody thought we could do it. I'd never climbed a mountain before. So I went there, and whenever you go about 12,000, 13,000 feet up in the air, and you've been climbing the whole way, your legs start to give out. And you continually have to tell yourself, just one more step, just one more step, just one more step. But by the time we had hit the top of the mountain, I mean, the feelings of how proud we were of that moment, that's something that I'll never ever forget. That taught me a lesson that, you know, as I was saying earlier, it's really just about putting that next step forward. And even though you don't think you can make it, just go ahead and put one foot in front of the other and see where it gets you.